Hey guys, welcome to my Let's Level a Troll Hunter series. We're at part 3 now. That's right, it's taken us 2 whole parts to make it to Razor Hill. I made the walk between Senjin and here, off recording. I didn't think anyone would particularly want to see that. I also vended some loot, and I'm now rich beyond my wildest dreams, and I've gathered the quest, and so we go on to what I'm guessing is that big castle in the corner. Thankfully, the quest looked pretty simple. I don't know if you managed to watch along in the previous episode, but there were a number of there was just one big hiccup with a particular quest. Let's hope that the same can't go wrong here. It seems pretty simple: slaying and looting. Keenan there, taking out a Scorpion 1. It's a blessing this time. It was a curse previously. You live by the sword and you die by the sword. I'm pretty sure I remember this castle from very long ago. It looks pretty much unchanged. That log's been smoking for about 7 years. I'm not sure if that's true or not. But it definitely doesn't look very different. Yeah, that's cool. Kill him, show up and kill him, pick some stuff up, and we can get on with it. You'll have noticed, hopefully, that I've decided to play in the day this time. In fact, you can see it's 6:30 server time, which is the reason why it's nice and bright this time around. I can't complain that it's dim. Although I've seen a number of people already around these parts, so perhaps that's the downside of playing it this time, is no fucking quest mobs about. And in fact, that guy's already running in front of me, although he doesn't seem to be going for these treasures. He's probably going to sweep the place out, kill everything, and then leave me with nothing, which will be absolutely wonderful. This is just your pretty much your bog standard copy and paste Blizzard fort. I'd like to know which the first one of these was, because you can just about find one in every fucking zone. Yeah, you ramp into the main room on the left, and then your stairs up to the up to the ceiling on the other side. It's pretty standard. In fact, I probably shouldn't have come up here. Oh, he's had me up there. He's had me right up. But I don't think that was the boss mob anyway. I better get down there. No, that wasn't. Let's go. Yeah, it's my fault. It's normally it's up the ramp, the big boy. Although I suspect he's still going to be a one-shot kill. Oh, this lad's going to have me up again. Oh, fucking hell! He's conned me twice there. Yeah, see, I was debating getting involved with that then. He's taken those chests from me as well. I say from me, they aren't really mine. Now, I'll be honest, if I wasn't recording, I might have had a thing or two to say to him, but I'll keep it clean. If you want to know what I would have said, feel free to leave me a message. And so it looks like we've got some waiting to do. In fact, I'm quite sure we've got some waiting to do. In fact, I'll take this moment to give another shout out, a requested shout out. So I'm giving a shout out to Will. Will is another WoW player. In fact, you might know him without knowing him, if you know what I mean. You'll soon see. If you've ever watched a tutorial of Beth Tilak, the spider boss in Firelands, you'll probably have seen Will. He tanked in the sort of the most popular YouTube video. This is his claim to fame. He's the tank in the YouTube tutorial of Beth Tilak, so you'll actually, you may know him. In fact, Will is probably the best WoW player I've ever played with. He's a warrior tank, and in fact, for that tutorial video, I think he did the whole of Firelands on that tutorial. But for that video, the guild that did the tutorial actually paid to have him transfer to their server and back areas, taken down in one shot. They paid to have him transfer to their server just so that he could tank for that tutorial, just to make it, particularly on point. and well, by the looks of it, it was, because it definitely got a good response. If I remember rightly, Will he told me he spends up to 5 hours reading in preparation for every single encounter. So before he's even entered the dungeon, let's say it's a seven boss dungeon raid. Sorry, let's say it's a 7 boss raid. He's already spent 35 hours preparing for it. So he's definitely dedicated. But anyway, that's enough about Will. Looks like this is going to go pretty simply. What do we need? 5 Marines. It's never good when you've got loads of one and none of the other, or next to none of the other. And it looks like we're in for a bit more jogging around. I think that's definitely a lesson. Don't play at what might be the most popular time to play in the day, which I'm guessing is like when everyone gets home from work, desperate to log on to the old World of Warcraft. So yeah, we won't play it this time again. I'll go back to being a deadbeat and waking up at 4 PM and playing at what is the middle of the day for me, which is about 1 AM, where it's nice and quiet and we can all get on with it. Or perhaps I should just pick a less populated server. In fact, this is a PvP server, so I'm sure we can look forward to getting absolutely killed multiple times later on. This isn't looking good. There's one. I suppose it's going alright. Just more running around, I suppose. Fucking hell, this is dragging out. Oh yes, thank you God. Oh, they're all coming now. They're all coming. It's over. Christ. Thank God for that. I must have spent 5 or 6 minutes running around there. In fact, I'll probably cut that out. In fact, I think I will cut that out. You'll miss out on some of the most incredible stories I've ever told, but it just isn't worth it for just watching as much as a beautiful troll run around for 5 minutes. It's just not worth it. I'm sorry. Certainly not with that fucking rat in the background, which some of the more astute viewers might have noticed I renamed. So well done if you picked up on that. He might get a nicer name in future. I might grow to like him. Where are we going? Okay, but for the time being, yeah, I'm still not a fan. Keenan has regained some popularity with me. He was acting out in the previous episode, but he's doing better now. I suspect he's going to take this bastard out. That's his thing, killing scorpids. Normally that's a good thing. Cheers, Keen. These boars just run. I mean, I suppose it sort of adds to the old atmosphere, but there's been boars more or less everywhere. I've still had a quest to kill them. Poor things, being meaninglessly murdered. We're back. The hip happening centre of the world. I wonder if this is sort of the equivalent of Goldshire. There's a lot of people here, so you might think so. Although it's definitely not got that sort of party atmosphere that Goldshire's got. I mentioned in the previous episode a friend of mine, Sir Jordan of Milray, who would go to Goldshire just to pick up girls. In fact, sometimes on a Friday night he would actually go to, I can't remember the name of the tavern in Stormwind. I think it might be something Rose, maybe the Gilded Rose or something. He would actually go there and spend at least 20 gold on pretty much whatever of the alcoholic drink is there, and he would just drink it until he couldn't be any more drunk. This is all in game, by the way. And then he would go to Goldshire and just talk to girls. It was pretty much a role playing thing. He wasn't he wasn't actually under the impression that he really was drunk, but it was just sort of role playing what a player might do on a night out. It was interesting. But as I did mention, it did work out for him. He's now got a wild girlfriend. So, onwards. Gnomish tools. I have a bad feeling that this involves swimming, although perhaps I'm thinking of something else. Okay, yeah, it looks like I'm thinking of something else. There's definitely something where perhaps it was before the old Kairi Hall, or perhaps I'm just thinking of somewhere else. But there's definitely a quest that involved swimming for gnomish stuff, and swimming in a quest is quite simply never a good thing. But now this seems simple enough. Although I haven't seen any foaming sea elementals yet. 11 of them. It's never 11, that's a random one. It's normally 8 or 10. Maybe 12. 11? Oh, come on. I've got to pip this prick to the post. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. I'm back on kill stealing form, I think. I've had my comeuppance for previous kill steals with what that druid did to me back in the old fort. So it's an even playing field again. Perhaps I have the option to be a kind player and just let people have it, but I think I'll go back to just nicking every possible kill. I hope that's okay. Oh god. Well, just as I was bitching about swimming, it's time to swim. They're sort of deceptively further away as well, which is slightly annoying, but never mind. I can see the old starting isle. Is it Echo Isles in the corner there? Good memories from all the way 2 episodes ago. Look at it, beautiful. Beautiful. Big things happen there. The birth of Keenan. The throning of the giant sewer rat as our companion throughout this series. That truly was a big moment, and I'm sure it'll be remembered when I finally make it to 100. But yeah, we're blazing through this pretty neatly. Looks like we can finish off the old Gnomish Tools quest and put 3 more elementals to bed, and that will be quite nice. Just complicate it a bit by jumping into the boat. Jamaican accent for the old troll there, which is a bit strange. Look at that rat. That bastard. That rat bastard, as they say. And that's over. Should I bother looting it? Yeah. I have to keep remembering I'm poor as fuck on this server. Never mind. In fact, if anyone wants to make any massive donations, I use the Hearthstone, that's what it's there for. If anyone wants to make a massive donation, I would appreciate it. I'm on Kazakh. That would be much appreciated. Right. Turning. Are we going to make it to level 10? Absolutely not, by the looks of it. Can I take this shortcut? Yes, we can. Beautiful. Will we make it to 10 in this episode? I don't want to make any promises. I know you'll be deeply disappointed if I don't. Up the tower. I think this is a new quest chain. The old Bard of the Sands. Not one of my favourite mounts, I must say. It's not really a mount, is it? If you're not riding it when you just become it. Although of course you do become a mount for somebody else, which is just a bit strange. But it's good. In fact, another fond memory. I just mentioned Jordan Milray. We once took Jordan over Orgrimmar on the Vial of Sands, and pretty simply just dropped him, just dismounted. The person who was on the Vial of Sands was a druid, so he quite simply transformed into a bird or whatever it is they can transform into, and we watched Jordan float very gracefully with his parachute into death at Orgrimmar. So that was a good memory. I think I've complicated this one already by jumping off when I should have stayed on there. Something it said to me about telescope. Only scan the quest log as I do. Telescope. Nope, no telescope in there. This is not going smoothly. Alright, I think yeah, okay. Yeah, it was just an item. Right, do we want to watch this cinematic? What's going on? It's just a dead corpse. Well, all corpses are dead. Yeah, let's cancel it. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not going to just... Either I have to let the cinematic play out, or I have to actually get down there. Someone, look, there we go. Someone's gotten down there. Is that his pet? I swear that's a rare pet. If it's that companion pet. I don't know if you can tame them as a hunter. Oh god, I have. I've got to just watch the cutscene. Oh no. Well, we can suffer together, fans. There's nothing that gives me greater pleasure than skipping a cutscene, but I don't think we have any choice here. Perhaps had I known it was going to be like this, I wouldn't have put you through it, but we'll start, we started, so we shall finish. Bloody hell. I'm guessing this is going to send me down here. I remember that place, that boar farm. Yeah, it's all coming back. Although this quest isn't coming back. Not one of the finer editions of the Cataclysm expansion. Although that said, it wasn't a favourite expansion of mine anyway. Although I have some good memories from then, which I'll be happy to recount in a future episode. I'll see if any quick ones come to mind. I'm not sure that they do. God, I'm not going to go all the way out there. Something tells me I won't be level 20 by the time I have to do that, and so that'll be an on-foot job. But, right, he's going to send me off there, isn't he?
Speak, friend.
That's the floor. Yeah, can you search this? Yep, he's off. Yep. No, that looks like the pig bit, the pig farm bit. And I think that's just about one of the best cliffhangers a video could ever have. The pig bit. And so, it seems like quite an appropriate time to end the episode. We didn't get a great deal done. I had thought about doing longer episodes. I don't know what people think of that. But I'm quite happy just doing it in short bursts for the time being. And with that said, I'll see you all in part 4. Well, maybe we'll reach the Big 10. See you later. Cheers.